What's up, gamers? Welcome back to yet another Diecast review. This one is another Ross Chastain Busch Light Special Scheme from 2024. This is the one he ran in Nashville, the Busch Light Country car, which is pretty cool. Obviously, we'll get into it more. But let's get this out of here first and show you the box, if you haven't seen it, the regular box of 2024. So, as I was saying, here is the regular box for 2024. It's not a race one or anything, but unfortunately. But here is the runner of the car right there with the front of the box here. You can see a little bit of the car as well. Then you have your registered in there. And then you have on the back side, you have the Cup Series and Lionel Racing logos all over the place. Same as the top. Then you have the plus 21 sticker, obviously, for Busch Light products or beer, whatever. You have 516 of these made. And yeah, let's get right into this one. Get this thing out of here first. Move this out of the way for now. Alright, let me get this car out of the base. Then we can take a look at this very nice Busch Light country car from 2024. Alright, now that I've gotten the car out of the box, we can now take a look at Ross Chastain's Busch Light country car for Nashville Super Speedway he ran last year. Let's take a look here. All around here, you got these like patterns, which is what do we call these patterns? Is it like a dressing pattern, like a ribbon? I don't know if it's a ribbon. I don't know what to call them, but these are pretty interesting patterns here on the hood, the roof, and then the rear bumper as well. You see with the artist names down there as well. Not many good ones except Riley Green, obviously, but and Nate Smith. But yeah, overall, really good scheme here. This was the one that Ross was in the top 5 for most of the race. I didn't really see the race. I was not home for the race, so all I know is that it was a very chaotic, like, 3 or 4 overtimes, and that Joey Logano won, and Zane Smith almost won the race. And obviously, Ross did wreck by Kyle Larson, I think, going for the lead that Larson was trying to do. And I think he hit Hamlin or something, and then it hit him up into Ross, and then Ross went to the outside wall. Ended his day, which pretty much, I think he was pretty much going to win this race, Ross was, but oh well. It would have been really nice to see this with confetti, but fortunately we didn't get that. Anyway, let's go over the sponsors and stuff. You have Goodyear here above the tire. You have the Cup Series logo, you have the NASCAR Salutes logo, you have the number 1, the chrome red number 1. Then you have the Busch Light logo with all these music tunes and stuff everywhere. It's pretty nice. Let's go over the artist names too. We have Priscilla Block, Ashley Cook, Nate Smith, and Riley Green. All of those are country artists, so that makes sense due to Nashville and country music. Anyway, you have the Busch Mountains here as well. You have the jockey logo there. You have Worldwide Express, Moose Fraternity, and Kubota. And you have a Get Bioethanol fuel thingy. And on the name rail, you have Ross Chastain, you have Siemens, Chevrolet, and Wendy's as well. On the deck lid, you have Nashville is Busch Country. We have DIN number 456 out of 516. On the rear bumper, we have Quaker State, Busch Light, the number 1. It's pretty hard to read in that blue, isn't it? Then you have Camaro and ZL1 as well. On the other side, pretty much same stuff. You have Busch Light, Worldwide Express, Moose Fraternity, Kubota, Wendy's, Siemens, Chevrolet, Ross Chastain on the name rail. On the other side, you have different country music artists. You have Brayland, Matt Stell, Jordan Davis, and Austin Snell. Jordan Davis has got a couple good songs, so I don't mind that. You have the jockey logo there as well. The music stars and stuff. Speaking of stars, Ross has a new scheme this week for Coda. We'll get into that later. And then you have the number 1, the chrome red number 1 as well. Then you have the Cup Series logo, the NASCAR Salutes logo, and Goodyear above the tire as well. On the hood, you have Busch Light Country. And then on the front bumper, you have the number 1 in blue again. and the Trackhouse Racing logo there as well. And then on the roof, you have the red number 1 that's not chrome, and then Busch Light there as well. Like I said, a couple good country artists on here. Not many, but still pretty cool to have that little detail in there. It's pretty sweet. I think they're all those artists that were listed, I think they drink Busch beer. I have seen that some of them do, are sponsored by Busch, so I guess that's a pretty cool little detail to add in there with a country music car. As I was saying with the stars, Ross Chastain has a new Busch Light scheme this weekend for COTA. It's, what was it called? It was called For the Love of Texas, I believe. And it's with like a big giant horn right here under the Busch Light logo. And it's got the big star on the side. It's really cool. I'm definitely going to pre-order that one later. And that is a pretty nice car. I honestly didn't expect him to run a new scheme at COTA. And probably one of my favorite schemes already this season. Other than the primary, obviously. But obviously, he didn't do very well at Daytona 500. This is actually like after Atlanta. So it's been quite a while since I've done my last review. But yeah, he did not do great at the Daytona 500. I think he wrecked out very early and finished like 40th. So that was great. He did pretty good at Atlanta. I will say that. We saw a little bit of his old self at Atlanta. He almost won the thing, but obviously I don't blame Carson Hocevar. He's going for the win, you know, his first win. Almost got it, actually. He almost got it if they didn't throw the yellow, but I guess Ross is like his mentor, and he was talking with him after the race. I don't know if it was about that restart, because there was that one time that Carson ditched him, which is fine. I don't mind it. It's a super speedway. We don't need to win every single race. But, like I was saying, I think he's going to be good this weekend. We saw a bit of his old self last week. Pretty cool to see aggressive Ross again, I will say. I was never mad with that Ross was so aggressive, because it shows that drivers don't really give a shit. So, and obviously Rick Hendrick, like, nurtured him all the way down to how he was horrible last season. We got to see a bit more of that, especially this weekend with the road course, and he's really good at COTA, so we'll really see how that goes. But unfortunately, they did change the road course, like how they take it. They like cut the track in half. Take it from Brad Keselowski's little consumer cellular thing. It's pretty cool. I like that they're doing all those commercials. That's pretty cool. We have a bit more to talk about here. Ryan Preece once again flipped at Daytona in the 500. He launched off Christopher Bell, and the car just did not stop flying in the air, and then ended up on its roof. Why? Just why? Any other car does not launch like that. There's no way any other car previously would do that kind of thing. That is the most ridiculous flip I've ever seen. Like, just how? Like I said in that reaction video, it was a wheel-to-wheel contact that would end up in a flip one day. That wasn't even real. I don't even think that was like a wheel-to-wheel thing. He like launched off like the front bumper of the car, and then Eric Jones like pushed it like a little bit. Not that it's his fault or anything. He got into him like once he got launched, and then he stayed in the air for so long. The momentum just, once he got sideways, just flipped him over, and then he went into the outside wall on his roof. So I don't know. That was really, really strange flip, and that would literally never happen with any other car. And then we have Chase Briscoe, who got disqualified from the 500. No, not disqualified. He had a big, giant points penalty because of something in tech, so that's great. And then we have Parker Klingerman, too, that whole bullcrap. Like I said, hopefully, once again, a Busch Light car wins a race. I think this could be the weekend. I'm not going to get my hopes up. He's also running the Xfinity Series race in the Acceptance Insurance number 9 car, which actually they put that logo on his Cup car too. So it's I'm pretty intrigued to see if they sponsor him in the Cup Series too. I'm more interested to see if he wins the Cup race in that brand new car, and see how good the Trackhouse road course cars are, because they were pretty good at Watkins Glen last year. So hopefully they keep that momentum up here at COTA. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this review. If you guys enjoy, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on notification bell so you don't miss an upload, especially like Diecast reviews. I've got a couple more coming soon. So definitely stay tuned for that. I think there's a couple more Ross cars too. There's another late model. I think there's two Ross cars and 2 late models. So that'll be fun. But yeah, until then, see you gamers next time. Have a great day, gamers.